Man, it's so dark in here. I should really do something about this. I don't have time at the moment. Anyway! Hey YouTube/Facebook, it's Elick here. Just wanted to give you an update of sorts on where the hell I've been. Firstly, let's get this out of the way. Recently, I've starred in and co-wrote episode 7 of Untown. I was brought on as a writer for the show for episode 7 and on, and even basically wrote most of episode 8 myself, which is out as well if you want to check it out. I'm probably not going to help much with 9 due to my current situation, which I'll get to after these plugs. For those not in the know, Untown is a wacky cartoon series made by my friend Pallid. We actually met through his show. I gave him some good feedback for episode 1 on Newgrounds and basically became friends soon after. It's a show that is made with a lot of love, and it's great seeing Pallid improve in terms of animation and storytelling as the series goes on. So give it a watch if you're looking for something new. Secondly, I made another appearance on Free Zach's channel. I think it's Zach's? I don't know. Free, how the fuck do you pronounce your name? It was over Twilight Princess versus The Wind Waker. We also did a discussion video for our extended thoughts. This is my second time coming through Twilight Princess and my first time talking in depth on Wind Waker, but don't worry, for those who watched my TP review, I tried not to make the same points in the versus vid. So if you guys want to give any of these vids a watch, links are down below! Okay, on to the update time. So right after the Ruby vid, the truck called Life decided to run me over a second time that year. But instead of bringing me nothing but pain, it actually left me a package of good fortune of sorts. But it dropped it on top of me, and I'm currently recovering from shattered everything in a metaphorical hospital. So to quickly bullet point this out, I got a move-out plan that finally is on my turn. I turned 22 on Halloween. Woo. I finally got a job that actually gives me decent pay and actual hours, which I haven't had a job like that for like 3 years. And on top of that, it's my first full-time job. Survived my first Black Friday working retail. 11-hour shifts are annoying, guys. Finally upgraded to a smartphone and got a new NTOS drawing tablet, as you can see the results. Lost internet, more on that here in a bit. I found out that my 3DS decided to be broken in two in my bag 3 days before Christmas. And as a gift to me for dealing with all the torment and stress from life and work, I finally caved and got a PS4. And I've been saving ever since. 2016 wasn't really the best year for me at all, which that is a video for another time I'm sure, but it ended relatively alright. Aside from the 3DS breaking, I was devastated by that right after the final DLC pack for Hyrule Warriors Legends, and literally the day after I beat Pokemon Sun! So, no post-game for me for a bit. Shit, getting sidetracked. So, updates time. Fuck, why did I do it like that? To get the elephant out of the room, I'm currently still off the grid. My only access has been via limited data from my phone, my place of work, and my brother's place, whom I see normally on a weekly basis. And since I don't have a laptop and work with a desktop, the only thing that I can use the internet with at these places is, well, my phone. So that means no script writing, uploading vids, or, well, attempting to work with people. Hell, the Wind Waker vs. Twilight Princess discussion vid took forever because I was trying to work with all the craziness in my life. Sorry about that. But Elick, I hear you asking, why not use that dank green to pay for the internet? Because I have a set time frame in mind for my move, and instead of spending extra money to keep the net going, I opted to save instead. Also, it's a test of willpower and insanity, and I'm hating every second, believe me. But it's all good. This is my self-loathing kicking in to keep me on track. This has rather affected my ability to work with others tremendously, I will say. Commissions were being a pain to keep on top of, as well as sending results, and writing on a touchscreen is so annoyingly tedious and a pain in the ass that I'd rather stab myself in the eyes and cut off my head with a rusty spoon! So, yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. So there's a huge chance that I'll probably go quiet once again after this video is up. I probably won't be active until after the move, which is happening sometime in early July, late June. I don't have a set date yet because I'm in the process of setup, but hopefully by this Friday, at the time of this writing, I'll have the set date. And if I end up making this video after the date is set, I'll probably throw it up here somewhere. Okay, so there's that. Now, future plans! CORY has some new scripts ready to go. I've been working on new character designs for new and old characters, and I have all the lines for episode 1, part 1 in, aside from my own. I usually wait until the last minute to record my own because I'll do it when I need it. Thing is, I'm still worried about not having the ability to pull off episode 1 perfectly by my current skill set. So I've been wanting to do some new shorts to get my skills pumped up, as well as to get people used to the new art style and get things a little bit more canon. Problem is, getting in contact with a lot of my VAs for the show has been quite the nightmare, and 2 of them fell off the grid. So I'm going to probably be looking for replacements soon so I can get back to work on the series. I was also in the process of reworking the show Bible before my net cut out, making it easier for potential future help to figure out my madness. It's in a currently sorry state because I haven't been able to work on it because of the no net thing. My show Bible's completely online. I don't have a copy on my local PC yet. Yeah, I didn't really think that one through there. Hopefully I can find some way to chip at it soon. But once I get a new short done and out, I'll be looking for help on making the show. Hopefully I'll have a feasible pipeline in place by then. Honestly, the reason why this show has been in production hell is because of the lack of a decent pipeline and the lack of communication on both parties' part. Oh, and one more thing. Over the years, the story has evolved a bit. Characters' names and designs have been changed, and plans for characters, arcs, and all that have been altered so much that the original 3 dated shorts aren't really canon. At all. I'm not going to be deleting them, God no, but I'll put something on them, I guess. Maybe like putting Alpha in the title to differentiate. The show kind of hit a soft reboot while working on episode 1 script anyway, and in the many attempts of animating it. I'm hoping that I'm not overbaking it a bit, but I fear that might be getting to be the case. Hopefully when the show Bible's done, I can start cutting the fat. But I love my wheels within wheels. Discussion videos! I love doing these, honestly. Hell, made new art for them, as you can tell. I just love having the chance to put my 2 cents on a matter. I'll try to get a few out before the move, but it's hard to keep topical on things if you literally can only upload maybe on Thursday or Friday at the dead of night because your brother works nights. So we'll play it by ear on that. Also, needing a female voice actress who is not afraid of long scripts and can record something that they may or may not agree with. Because discussion videos are over topics that may be controversial, I may have an opinion that may differ from you. You don't have to agree with me at all, I just need someone who's willing to do that. If at all interested, details are in the description. Oh yeah, I'm also planning on having a bit of a subplot over them, kind of like how Red Letter Media does with Half in a Bag, so that they're worth watching whenever, rather than just when they're topical, hence needing a voice for another character. And finally, Half a Mind. Okay, I've mentioned this before in the Twilight Princess video, and the Ruby video nearly killed me to make, but these are literally no fun to make for me anymore, and I just can't get motivation to even bother with them at all. That being said, I was working on a Halloween special right before I got a job, and the crunch month was literally killed by my new job, and my brother's terrible schedule. So it was delayed like crazy, and now it's in the void. It doesn't help that the animated intro is being a pain to make. See, I wanted to challenge myself to make it interesting and to gain something from it, but as you can tell from the rough, it's not coming out too good at the moment, and it's killing me. My eyes are faster than my hands, and I'm still fighting my perfectionism issue. I either finish something after a while when I think it's good at the time, or rush it because I need to get it done and it suffers like crazy. I'm currently trying to hit a happy balance, but with work and all that, it's being a pain. On this half of mine, it'll be out when it's out, and that is it. I'm done after this. From this point on, it's cartoons and discussion videos from here on out. And future plans! Okay, so once things are settled at the new place, here are my plans. COY is the flagship series and a simpler 2D animated show idea. I'm currently torn about a series of shorts over retail employee training videos where things go horribly awry, or a silent slapstick series over silly things in a D&D-like universe, using mine and a few friends' D&D characters as the cast. I also have some one-shots scripted out that my friends are telling me to do something with, so once I get some time I'll try. Discussion videos with a plot. It's gonna be in a semi-animated form like this, in a style of a visual novel. I've been wanting to do a voice visual novel type series for a while, but all the plans I've had with others just fell through. So I figured it's a good time as any to do something like that. I think that covers everything. Oh yeah, I'll be looking to go back to school in 2018, but I'm looking to do an online school for animation, the one that Dan recommended in extra credits. Honestly, I'm doing that to keep a full-time job instead of swapping to part-time to go to school to make sure I stay where I'm going this time. Okay, so if this is the only video until after the move, then see you then. If I get more out before somehow, even better. I hope you guys are having a good year so far. Mine's been stressful, but good. Things are on schedule for once, and I finally got my life back in order. Or, well, not back in order, just in order in general. Hopefully this persists for the rest of the year and improves at some point. See you guys soon.